Hey babes, my name is Amanda and today I'll be showing you how to get this full glam makeup look. First, I'm going to take my liquid shimmering skin perfector in Moonstone and I'm using this as a primer. It's super moisturizing and gives a beautiful finish. I'm going to be using the Giorgio Armani Power Finish Foundation. This has a beautiful finish and lasts a long time. I like to pat mine in with a damp beauty sponge. I like to take my time with this foundation and really get a perfect base. For my brows, I'm just taking a dark brown brow powder and I'm just going to do a really natural brow today. I'm going to be using the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX03. I'm just going to clean up under my brows and I'm also going to use this as a concealer. This product is super creamy but so buildable, so you can use it as a concealer, as a foundation, you can use it just to spot conceal. It's really a versatile product. When I'm using it under my eyes, I just use a damp beauty sponge, but you could use it with a brush on blemishes or you could use it however you normally use foundation. To set my under eyes, I'm taking my Mercier powder and I'm just going to pat that on with the same damp sponge. For my eyes, I'm going to be using the Naked 2 palette by Urban Decay. I'm first taking the shade Foxy, and this is going to be my base shade. I'm going to put this all over my eyelid to prevent any creasing. Next, I'm taking the shade Tease, and this is going to be my transition shade. I'm going to layer this until it's as deep as I like. These eyeshadows are really beautiful and buildable, so you can have that sheer finish or you can build it up to a more intense shade. I'm just using Tease all through my crease and underneath my eye. So now I'm applying some glitter glue, and on top of that glitter glue I'm using the shade Verve. I like to use a glitter glue first to make sure there is no fallout and to make sure it stays in place. I'm just patting the shade Verve all over the first half of my lid. I'm taking the shade Blackout and I'm only using a tiny bit at a time so I can blend that black liner into the rest of the shadow. I skipped the part where I do my winged liner and lashes just because it takes so long and I'm pretty sure by now we all know how to do that. Now I'm taking this little wheel of crystals that I just got from a craft shop and I'm putting a crystal under each of my eyes. So now I'm going to take a setting powder and just set the rest of that foundation. Now I'm going to be taking NARS Laguna bronzer and I'm going to warm up my face and chisel out my features. First, I'm going to warm up the outer parts of my face and I'm just going to keep layering the bronzer until I like the intensity. I'm also applying this to my temples and my cheeks. Then I'll go in with a smaller brush and really chisel out my features. I like to build up my bronzer rather than going in with a heavy hand because it can look muddy if you do that. I'm going to be using the Kevyn Aucoin Neo Bronzer in the shade Capri. I'm going to be using the middle part where it's most pink. I like to build up my blush slowly, just like I do with bronzer. Now I'm taking Laura Mercier Indiscretion Highlighter, but I did want something a little more intense. So I did layer another highlighter on top. This one is from MAC and it's just a beautiful champagne shade. I also apply highlighter on my inner corners, on the tip of my nose, on my cupid's bow, under my brows, and of course heavily on my cheeks. And lastly for lipstick, I'm taking the shade Honey Love by MAC. I love this shade, it's a perfect nude, and we're finished. I hope you really enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you check out my channel and hopefully I see you in my next video.